Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever this message may find you. It's your girl, G's Louise, back with another message. I wanted to talk about misalignment. Sometimes when you have outside influences, like most times, not even sometimes, most times, when you have outside influences, people that are around you that are not in alignment with what you say you want in life. If the people around you are not headed in the direction or already in the direction of which you are trying to go in, it can cause an influence on your desires, so to speak. So based on somebody else's opinion, or even how the world thinks things should be, even like right now, the world thinks that the success is money, cars, clothes, big house, successful career, having a marriage, a successful marriage, a happy marriage with children that are happy and healthy. That's the American dream. And then there's so many people that are in that actual dream that are not happy. Then there's it's almost like your parents or anybody. It could be anybody around you that influences your thoughts and what you think you want. Is this making sense? Like, that can cause a huge misalignment with your true nature, with who you are and what you want. Like, some people might want to go live out the country by themselves and sell beer on an island. Like, some people's dream is that, you know what I'm saying? But due to outside influences and other people, that can be influenced. I mean, that could be changed. Your desires can change because you're like, well, you know, so-and-so said this is the best for my life, I should do this, and oh yeah, and this and that. And people always tell you what they think, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to take on other people's opinion. I mean, to hear them, but not to take them on if it goes against what your desires are, if it goes against your true nature. And some of us are going against our true nature, going against what we call alignment, what we feel is in alignment with what we want to do in life and how we want to live. And it's all based on what somebody else's opinion is, which is leading you to self-destruction and self-sabotage and anxiety and depression. And people are depressed because they're not progressing. I mean, people are depressed. Did I say depressed? People are depressed based upon them not progressing in the direction that feels best to them. Like, I can't tell you how many people I know move based upon other people's opinions and what they feel that they should do. Again, it's okay to value your people's opinions, but before you take advice, and I can't even get this shit, girl, I can't even get this out. Before you take on other people's opinions, look at what they do. Look at their life. And if it's not in alignment with what you are saying that you want, it really shouldn't be applied, is all I'm saying. It shouldn't even hold too much weight, because obviously it's not lining up. It's okay that whatever they're doing, it's just not aligning up with what your nature, what you really, really want, what your soul wants, what your heart desires, what feels good to your soul. I'm talking about on the inside now, because everybody wants to do this show, this image, like how it looks. Is that really how it is? Because that's all that really matters, really. Like, how do you feel off the gram? My brother just said it yesterday. People's pages be filled with happiness and beautiful and bliss. And man, you go in there, if you know them personally, you know they suffering behind closed doors, suffering. Hell, you can even go on my page right now. I can make that thing look good, because I don't want to, you know, bring my personal battles and inner conflict to my work. You know, my social medias are dedicated to my work, but I still, like, you can tell sometimes when people, like, through their eyes, you know. But again, people put on shows, so it's like for the gram, you know, for Facebook, their whole page, their whole feed might be, you know, filled with, you know, just smiles, and really they're not really happy, you know. So that's why I say on one of my shorts, I was saying be honest. And I think sometimes when I speak, and it's like my communication can be taken so many different ways. When I say be honest, I'm like, be honest. Like, ask yourself, well, do I really like this? Like, do I really like this person that I'm about to marry? Like, I'm about to marry somebody, but I have like a whole list of complaints on why I don't want to deal with them. And I seen a short this morning with Jerry Flowers, which is one of my, because I have at least 4, but one of my favorite, I don't even know what you call them nowadays. Are they pastors? But I guess he's a pastor. But he's a speaker, and his platform is called Redefine TV, and he filled up 2 trash bags, two trash bags, big black trash bags full of shit, right? One, he held one of the trash cans full of shit. I mean, trash bags full of stuff. Then he gave his wife one of the trash bags and filled it up with a bunch of stuff. And he made both of them hold it and then try to come together and hug each other. And he was like, man, I can't even wrap my hands around, I can't even get all the way close and intimate because I got all this stuff. And when you're in a season of loneliness or singleness, you have to be in that season and be okay with that, so you can get rid of all your bags. You got like tons of bags that you're holding, and then you're trying to bring your bags over there with somebody else's bags. They got bags too. So now what you think is gonna happen? Like, it's gonna be a lot. That's why it's just less stress. Like, even me, I had kids young, and I know I'm kind of rambling and all over the place, but try to follow me. But I had children young, right? So of course I didn't know how to choose a partner. I didn't understand. I'm just having sex at this point. I'm codependent on somebody for love, which made it toxic. It was so toxic. All we did was fight. I mean, we loved each other though, but we was codependent on each other. We loved each other as much as we loved ourselves, which was not really that much. We was young. So, of course, we made all the mistakes, right? We didn't choose wisely. We had, like, big bags that we was bringing to each other. Big emotional baggage. Huge unresolved issues. I mean, huge. I'm talking about huge, man. Like, I don't know if y'all follow Krishan Rock and Blueface. I love Krishan Rock, even with her toxicity, because she's like, I feel like she's, I mean, I can understand, I identify with her because I'm a Pisces like her, and when I was young, I used to act up, you know what I'm saying? And that was all because my emotions and my traumas and my triggers, it was just, I was all over the place emotionally. So I didn't know how to express myself. I didn't know how to express my emotions. I didn't know how to show love. Like, but I love hard, but I just didn't know how to do it and stuff. Like, I didn't know how to express myself. When I felt like I was being left out, I would act out, but it would be like, oh my gosh, she crazy, but really I'm just mad because I'm left out, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm abandoned, or I don't feel loved, you know what I'm saying? So I might have a little, like, if my baby's father made me feel like, it's just like how Blueface and them are. Anytime Blueface acts unemotional, can't feed her the type of love that she's looking for, man, she shows the hell out. And then he, in turn, makes her look crazy and laughs at her. It's exactly what my baby daddies do. But the men, actually, when you're toxic, they like it. They like when you show out, because it makes them feel like you love them. when you act a fool. Oh, they don't tell you that, but they feel loved when you act crazy. So anyway, let me move along. So when you're not in alignment, right? So I was young, so I wasn't in alignment. I didn't know what I was talking about. Man, come on. So basically, to make a long story short, when you make decisions when you're outside of alignment and you ask yourself, okay, do I like this? Does this make me feel good? When I say be honest with yourself, ask yourself, do you like this job? And if you don't, you need to make preparations to move into something different that really feeds your soul. What are you really passionate about? You can ask yourself based upon what you think is a good job. You can ask yourself based upon what other people think. You can say, oh, well, I want to do this because it pays this much. But is that really, do you get up and be like, man, I can't wait to do this? I can't wait to do this. I just now found something that I know I can't wait to do this. I'm so excited. I can't even sleep. I'm so excited. It's like the first day of school. When you in alignment, bruh, it ain't no drug on this earth. No drink you can put in my cup that's going to make me feel how I feel when I'm in alignment with what it is that I'm doing from day to day. The people that I'm dealing with from day to day. There is no feeling like walking hand in hand with God. You can feel it in your bones. You can feel it to your feet, your toes. Like that feeling you feel when you're connected with somebody, that feeling, if anybody's got to feel that, because it's hard to connect at your purest form with another person. If you've ever experienced that, that is the feeling I'm talking about. Like, you can't sleep. Can't wait to see it. I can't wait to hear what God gonna say the next day in my devotional. Can't wait. What are you talking about? Let me hear what you're talking about. Because I'm trying to get closer and understand you. Einstein said, they asked Einstein, and he's a Pisces, by the way, genius. They asked Einstein, what would you rather do? He said, I want to understand the mind of God. God damn it, this thing is so stupid. Yeah, I want to understand how God thinks so I can think like him. Great minds think alike, and I want to be great. What about you? Stay in alignment. Till next time, I wish you guys peace, health, wealth, and the time to enjoy them all.